Deep in the dense forests of Maine, where the roads became narrower and more abandoned, stood a house, lost among the dark trees. In this house lived Grandma Doris, an old woman with wise eyes and a distracted look. The locals were afraid of her, calling her crazy, but a boy named Tommy knew the truth: she was just special. Every summer, Tommy spent with Grandma Doris, eagerly awaiting her captivating stories. One evening, as they sat by the fireplace, she began to talk about the brownie, who, as she claimed, lived in their house. "Tommy, do you know that we have a brownie living here?" she asked, looking at the boy with her sharp eyes. Tommy looked at his grandmother incredulously. He had only heard about brownies in fairy tales and legends. "A brownie?" he asked, not believing his ears. "Yes, a little invisible creature who guards our house," Grandma replied. "He has been living here for many years." Tommy peered into the dark corners of the room, but saw nothing. However, a fire of curiosity ignited in his heart. "Tell me about him, Grandma," he asked, sitting at her feet. Then Grandma Doris began to tell about her experience. She told how once she fell very ill, and at the moment when she felt hopeless, the brownie came to her in a dream. He whispered words of encouragement to her and gave her instructions on how to get better. The brownie's words were so real that she woke up and followed his advice, and miraculously recovered. "Since then I knew he was real," Grandma said, looking deep into her memories. "I started to feed him, leaving pieces of bread and milk in the kitchen, and I felt his presence in my room when I slept." Tommy listened carefully to every word, immersing himself in the world of mysterious creatures guarding his home. He decided to check if they really existed. In the following days, he carefully set traps of wire and fine tape, hoping to catch even the slightest trace of the brownie. But his efforts were in vain. The brownie, if he existed, was too clever to be caught in the boy's trap. However, one evening, as Tommy lay in bed, he felt something unusual. At first, it was just a quiet rustle and a light creak, but then the feeling became stronger. Tommy's heart beat faster. He knew it must be something related to the brownie. He slowly opened his eyes and saw a shadow flickering across the room. The faint light of the moon illuminated his gaze, but what he saw made him freeze. Was it the brownie or just his imagination? Tommy couldn't be sure. But he felt something sit next to him on the bed, and he could barely hear breathing. Excitement mingled with fear, but his curiosity was stronger. "Is it you, Brownie?" he whispered into the darkness. In response to his words, he heard only a quiet rustle and a light breeze that swept through the room. Tommy realized that it was a mystery that he might never solve. Since then, Tommy often thought about the brownie, about his existence, and his own role in this world of mysteries and secrets. And although he never saw anything like it again, he always remained true to his grandmother and her story. After all, as they say, some secrets are better left unsolved.